Hey guys, like the little blurb at the beginning of this. This is just going to show all the Hot Wheels and Matchbox and Maisto that we picked up in the month of April from both Dollar Tree and a Dollar General visit. Got a little temporary backdrop set up here. Hopefully it doesn't all fall down. You can see I'm just got everything set up on a chair temporarily. This is a little display case I made many moons ago. And if you're an old guy like me, then you remember these wooden cases. And I pick these up at the flea market every time I see them for a couple of bucks. And I remove every other slat that goes all the way across. And some of you don't even know what a cassette tape is, I'm sure. But these are all wooden cassette tape holders. And then I just did a little add-on of the cab over truck body with the wheels. And there you have it. Cheap little display for your die-cast vehicles. All of these are part of my Superfast collection. So before I show everything that my son and I have picked up in the month of April, my heart really goes out to Brent and Esther at Halfass Kustoms. And do me a big favor, go over and check out their channel. They have two channels, Halfass Kustoms and More Halfass Kustoms, which is more of a behind the scenes channel. This is my favorite real car YouTube channel. Just wonderful people in Canada, and unfortunately they had a tragedy. They left Canada, drove one of Brent's builds, his 50 Buick, all the way down to the Lone Star Roundup car show in Texas. And on their way back, they got a phone call from his brother saying that their car shop was on fire and nothing they could do about it. And fortunately, no one was hurt and their pets weren't hurt. And they do have insurance. But just a tragedy to see 20 years worth of your life building custom hot rods just go up in flames, and there was hardly anything left of that shop. So go over and check out their channels. Tell them I sent you if you want. He's a great guy, answers many of his comments that are left on his channel. And I'd appreciate that. Just, if you want to, subscribe. Watch some of his videos. You'll love them. And leave a like and maybe a few words of encouragement. Also, before we show what we got in the month of April, got another shop card to add to the collection. I requested this of Mr. Upscale. And he graciously sent me one of his beautiful shop cards. And the great thing about this shop card is not only on the front is that painting by his wife of the flowers, but on the back it's a double-sided shop card, and it's got a bigger representation of one of her beautiful paintings. So thank you very much, Mr. Upscale. And that's going to go right here. And pretty soon I hope I'm going to have to get a bigger display board. All right, on to the subject of the video. Like I said, in the month of April, I don't go looking for Hot Wheels and Matchbox. But if my wife sends me on a grocery shopping run to Dollar Tree or Food Lion or whatever, I will check out what they've got, and if I find something I like, then I'll buy it. Same thing with my son, and you'll see our totally different taste when I show you what we picked up. First, I got this 84 Corvette. Found that at Dollar Tree. Not a huge Corvette fan, but I like anything 80s, and this one's pretty cool looking and goes with the other 80s vehicles that they've put out this year. So we picked that one up. Next, we got this Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock. That's very cool. And the graphics on it are really retro from the 80s. So pick that one up. Then we got the 87 Ford Escort Cosworth. That's very cool. Also from the 80 series. The only thing I don't like about that is if you look through that smoky gray glass, you can see they had to put a huge post right in the middle of the back because there was not enough metal for them to do that. So you can see the post is moved up. Not enough metal in the back to get that hatchback in there. But that's alright. Still like it. And next, I picked up a black version of the 2021 Cadillac CTSV. Already had the red version. And found the 1970 Ford Ranchero. My favorite color is green, and I love El Caminos and Rancheros, so I had to get that one. Then this one, at first I thought this, what is this, a fantasy truck or something? And then I remembered an episode Steve Magnanti had on his Junkyard Crawl where he actually showed this. The reason I thought it was a fantasy or custom, it's got fins on the back of it. I'd never seen a pickup truck, especially a Dodge pickup truck, with fins on it like that. But then I remember that episode he did, and evidently that was a 1-year styling feature that they had on that truck. So that's very nice. The only thing I don't like about this truck is that the plastic for the bed, the interior, carried all the way through to the grill, and that kind of cheapens it, but it's nice. So we picked that one up too. But then my favorite of all of these, don't give me too much grief, is this Maisto. And this is from their Fresh Metal 100 series, the classics. See, on the card art, they've got the 55 Chevy that I picked up a few videos ago. And this is a really nice F-150. And it doesn't say anywhere on their cards what these cars are, what year they are, or anything. But if you look real close on the bottom, and you probably can't see that because of the lighting glare on the plastic, it says that it's a 77 F-150. So I like that. And that was actually my favorite of the ones I picked up in April. Alright. Now the ones my son picked up, and I said I picked up the black version because I already had the red. Well, he found the red and picked that up for himself. The Cadillac CTS. And then he picked up this Audi RS e-tron GT. And I'm not big on electric cars. Maybe they are our future, maybe they are not. And I don't pick up the electric cars. They just don't interest me. But it's a nice looking car. And he picked it up. And next, he's got the 2021, how do you say that, Koenigsegg and Gamera, I guess, is the rest of it. That's a pretty cool looking car, and from what he tells me, it's a super car. So, he liked that and picked it up. I like the color, that kind of flat gray color. Then he picked up the Lotus. I don't even know how you say that, but again, another electric supercar, I guess. And finally, a Rimac Navara, another electric supercar. And I'd never heard of that name before. And so I just wondered, is that a fantasy car? Is that a real car? And I looked it up, and actually in 2021 or 2022, I don't remember, that was the fastest production car, electric car. And it was clocked in the quarter mile at something ridiculous, like 258 miles per hour for a stock vehicle. So there's all the finds for the month of April. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please go check out Halfass Kustoms. Give them a few words of encouragement. Catch you on the next one.